Yeah, so the death toll, according to the health ministry, is at 415 since the
Mm,
ceasefire started on October 10th, so almost 3 months. That's a lot of people to kill during a ceasefire. And, we've just seen Israel violated in every single way. The big problem with this current situation is that Israel still occupies a large chunk of Gaza, more than 50% of the territory. And a lot of the people get killed along the so called yellow line, which is like the boundary separating the Israeli occupied side from the other. And at first, it was not marked at all. So you had people just walking and then they get blown up and shot. They wouldn't stop them or arrest them. They just kill them. And then it's still not like clearly marked well, but they probably have a better idea of where it is now. But you see Israel pushing in some parts of it, expanding the yellow line to the west, taking more territory. And
mhm,
sometimes they kill people when they do that, still launching airstrikes. And another thing that's happened is that there was maybe 50 to 100, I forget the number, of like Hamas fighters trapped behind the Israeli occupied side. And Israel, which this is in violation of the ceasefire as well, they've continued their demolitions and things in the side that they occupy, because the ceasefire says that all military operations must cease, but they've continued that. And then these guys are in the tunnels. And, I know in one instance, like this is according to the Israeli reporting, a tunnel started collapsing and these guys just jumped out and started firing. And even the Israeli media admitted this isn't what Israel said or the US said to the world, but Israeli media said that, there's no sign that this was a coordinated Hamas attack. It was basically these
mhm,
guys in a tunnel. It started collapsing. They jumped out and started shooting. In response to that, they launched, there's at least 2 or 3 days where they launched major strikes across Gaza and killed a few dozen people. And like, the way it goes, like half of them were kids.
mhm.
Um, so they're looking for excuses to do things like that.